Hello and welcome to AET 164 Architectural CAD Applications. My name is Dr. Gerdo. I would like to take this time to review our course layout and expectations for the course, as well as how to get started to be successful in this online course. So first off, let's go to my.dtcc.edu and we want to log in so that we have access to our course. I'm going to click on the Courses tab, and I'm going to see right here that I see AET 164 5W1, which indicates that it's a web course. You can see I posted some announcements in the course for you. Go ahead and click on the course. You're brought to the course homepage. On the course homepage, you're going to find announcements about the course, a to-do list, as well as your report card that's going to show your grade for this course and all other courses that you're enrolled in. Let's go ahead and click through some of the announcements. So I'm going to click on the first announcement. The first announcement is a welcome letter from me. Please take the time to read through this welcome letter. It tells you which textbooks you need as well as minimum system requirements in order to download Revit. You will need to use Revit throughout the semester to complete your homework assignments. Again, please take your time reading through all the requirements. If you need assistance downloading Revit, please contact Autodesk or troubleshoot with the Autodesk videos. Additionally, I also have an announcement on here that talks about installing Revit again. One, if you don't have a computer that meets the minimum system requirements, please consider purchasing a new computer through the bookstore with financial aid funds. Or also consider using computers that are on campus. We have several computer labs that are open throughout the day that you can do your homework on. Another option is to take the course when it's offered in a face-to-face or hybrid section. Please note that Macintosh computers are not compatible with Autodesk Revit, so if you have a Macintosh, you will need to have access to a PC. Last item is your Delaware Tech Google account. So many of our documents, such as the course schedule, are posted in a Google account. So you're going to need to log in through your Delaware Tech Google account, which is just your Delaware Tech username. The instructions for doing so are right here. Please do not request permission to access the documents with your personal account. I will not grant it. I'm trying to keep everything tightly controlled by using the Delaware Tech account. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Getting Started page. The Getting Started page contains a list of activities that you should complete before you begin the class. So please review these activities as soon as possible and complete them as appropriate. Make sure that when you download Revit 2017. Please do not download Revit 2018 or 2016 as I will not be able to open your documents. I can only open Revit 2017 documents. Make sure that you use your Delaware Tech email address when creating your account to download Revit. The software is free only if you use your educational email. Some other things that you want to do is you want to take a look at your textbook, Revit 2017 Architecture Certification Exam Study Guide. There is a code that comes with the book. Please access your individual code and download all the library contents that you will need in order to complete the assignments. Let's go to the next tab, Instructor Information. In this tab, you can find information about me, how to contact me, as well as my website. So if you have any questions throughout the semester, I recommend booking an appointment with me through my website. I'm going to click on it here. It's the Schedule an Appointment tab. What you can do is click here to schedule an appointment, and it shows my calendar for the week. So you can see this week I have no availability, but if you keep clicking through, you'll see blue boxes. These blue boxes are when I'm available. You can click on one of those boxes and then schedule a time to meet with me. Meetings are held in B236 on the Stanton campus. If you would like to meet with me virtually, please specify in the appointment booking. Additionally, you can email me at hgerdo@dtcc.edu, or you can call me at my work phone number. I do strongly recommend booking an appointment if you have questions. I'll talk about other ways to post your questions in just a minute. Let's go to the Syllabus Schedule and Policies tab. This is where you'll find the syllabus for the course as well as a link to the online course schedule. To view this link, you must be signed in through your Delaware Tech Google account. Please note that the week starts on a Monday and ends on a Sunday. Let's take a look at the course schedule. So you can see our first week starts the 21st and ends the 27th. So all assignments will be due the 27th at midnight. Same thing for the next week. All assignments are going to be due the 3rd by midnight. There are no late assignments accepted. Please plan your time accordingly so that you can complete the assignments on time. There's also supplemental instructions contained in this online course, as well as the grading policy. Let's go to learning materials. In learning materials, you'll find each of the modules. And what I've done for you is I've outlined the different topics that are going to be covered in each module, and then the exercises you have to complete. And I've estimated the amount of time it will take to complete each exercise, as well as the readings. Please note that most weeks require over 4 hours of work to complete the exercises. However, this estimation is just to complete it without taking screenshots, so you can always add about 3 more hours onto this. What I'm trying to say is don't wait until Friday night to try to do all these exercises because you think it will only take you 4 hours. It will take you a lot longer than 4 hours. What I think is the best thing to do is work on this at least 2 hours a night or maybe 3 hours every other night so that you don't fall behind. Let me give you an example of what I expect from exercises. So if we click in the Module 1 folder, there are videos you can watch to help you with the different topics being covered for that module. And then there's this Ask the Class forum. So the Ask the Class forum is a place where you can ask questions to me and to your classmates. What you want to do is click on this forum and you want to make sure that you subscribe to the forum. By subscribing to the forum, you'll get emails from your classmates anytime someone posts a question. What I expect from all of you is that if you know the answer to one of your classmates' questions, that you post a response. This doesn't mean that you post responses to test questions. It's only if someone's working on an assignment and gets stuck, you can post an answer. Let's take a look. So I'm going to click on this one. So someone ran into a problem, so they attached a link to a Word document and they needed help solving it. So if you knew how to solve this, you could click on the Word document, hit reply, and write back to your classmate on how to solve that problem. Okay, back to learning materials in Module 1. In the Do folder, you can see all the exercises. What I want you to pay attention to is that I expect you to take screenshots of certain steps. So what does this mean? What's a screenshot? What are you talking about? Okay, well, if you could all do this for me. Get your book out, your Revit 2017 Architecture Certification Exam Study Guide. Take that book out. Take a highlighter. Get the book in front of you. Flip to exercise 1-1 in the book. Now, what you want to do is highlight all of these numbers. So some number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. And what that means is as you're working through the Revit project, I want you to use the screenshot tool in Microsoft Word to show me, to capture in Revit what you're doing. I'm not going to look at your Revit your file. I'm not going to look at your Revit file for these exercises. Only going to look at the Word document. So let me show you an example. So I'm going to open Revit 2017. And I'm going to follow the steps in exercise 1-1 so you can see what I expect from homework assignments. So the first step says to select the architectural template. So over here under projects, I have the architectural template. I'm going to select it. Now, that is my first screenshot. So what I want to do is, actually what I should have done there was take a screenshot. So if you make this mistake, unfortunately, we got to start over again. I'm just going to close that out. I am going to hover my mouse over architectural template, and then I'm going to hit Control Print Screen, and then I'm going to go into the Word document, and I'm going to hit Control V. Now this will paste two screens, so that's one way to do it. Or what I can do as an easier way is inside of Microsoft Word, I can use the screenshot tool right here. So take a screenshot. So I'm going to take a screenshot using screen clipping. And now I can come over and I can show architectural template is highlighted, and I could take a screenshot showing that, and then it puts that in there. See, much easier. Now I don't have to crop anything. So I wrote exercise 1-1, my name. I took a screenshot, and under the screenshot, I'm going to write step 1, architectural template. Actually, you know what I'm going to do, because it doesn't really make sense. I'm going to move it down. I'm going to put step 1 up here, architectural template with the image below. Then underneath it, I'm going to write step 2. All right. So now I'm going to go back to Revit, click on architectural template, and it says select the drop-down arrow on the quick access toolbar, which is this up here, and enable new. So it wants me to check new and disable synchronize with central. So I'm going to check that, go back to it, uncheck synchronize with schedule, and I'm also going to disable thin lines. Alright, so now to take a screen capture of that, I'll keep that open, go back to my Word document, hit Insert, Screen Capture, Screen Clipping, oops, come back here, and if you have trouble, see, like mine's giving me a hard time right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Control Print Screen, and I'm just going to have to crop it because it was giving me problems. Okay, so now I can click on the image and I can format, crop this image, and then I could just crop that window. And then I want to expand this just a little bit, but not so it's blurry, so that I can see what I did. Okay, and be careful with how much you crop off, because sometimes I need to see the information in the properties box in the project browser, and if you crop too much off, or I need to see the scale, I won't be able to tell if you did the project correctly. So I mean, probably what I really could do is, if I wanted, I can crop down this black space a little bit more, and I can stretch this just a little bit more so I can see. So step 2, and you don't have, you can write a description, just disabled features. Okay, all right, now we're going to go back down, and we're going to go to the step 3. It says, we're going to go back to Revit, to place your mouse over the wall tool in the architecture ribbon, and right click, and select Add to Quick Access Toolbar. So you're going to see that put that up there. So now I want to take a screen capture showing that it put that up there. So Add Wall Tool to Quick Access Toolbar, and I'm going to now insert a screenshot, screen clipping, and I'm going to show that right there. Quick Access Toolbar. And you can even, if you really want to be kind to me, maybe earn a little bonus points, you could put a window around that, or you could highlight it. So you could do insert, and you could do insert a shape, and you could show me, like, this is what I'm trying to show you. You just put the shape fill as no fill, and the shape outline is red, and maybe that kind of helps me to be able to see. You can also crop this image down a little bit more to show me specifically what you're trying to do. All right, and then we're going to go to step 4. So step 4,